Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you. A little midday money on a Sunday. A little late today. I apologize. My daughter had a sleepover. I had to run and pick her up, and then you get a little sidetracked. Apologies for that. And then I started talking for about 2.5 minutes, and I realized I didn't hit the go live button. Hey, like, subscribe, ring the bell here. YouTube channels, winner free picks, picks parlays, maybe Sean Higgs channel. There's some. My guy Stephen Bowman, Richie P. Maybe I'll do some baseball cards later today. We'll see. We'll see. I gotta get rid of some of this stuff here. Anyway, be sure to put that notification on because look ahead lines tonight. I don't know an exact time for look ahead lines tonight, but we will do a NFL Week 1 look ahead lines here to Sunday, and it's back. It's official. NFL season is here. So look at lines tonight. Again, notification bell on wherever you're watching, and those in the podcast form. I'll give you a country shout out tomorrow. So I have to, I'm going to write that down so I remember. Country shout out to say hello to wherever you're listening on podcast form. Thank you for that. And let's get into. All right. I want to, before I do the recap, Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, picks are up there. If you're in the live chat, they're in the comments section and they're scrolling in the video. So I've been watching the Lakers series. Was that Showtime? So I guess I'm like 5 or 6 episodes in, and that's what I've gotten so far out of it. Magic and Jerry Buss are just sex maniacs. Jerry West is a complete a-hole. Paul Westphal is a complete joke. And Pat Riley was a little quirky. That's my take. All right. And if you didn't watch it, sorry. I should have gave spoiler warnings, but it's been out for quite a while. Recapping yesterday's action, 2 and 3 Major League Baseball in the video. Cleveland didn't get there. Braves run line got there. Dodgers were a loser. Tigers were a loser. Angels were a winner. Minus 125 on the day, minus 1908 for the season. Little work to do still. I say that every day until we have no work to do. College football goes 3 and 2 with our plays in the video. We'll take a $70 winner there. Off to a nice start, I guess. Last year we had a great year, 65-42 plus 23 hundo. That being said, on the premium side of things, my favorite play today, the Ohio Bobcats. Really? I lose my quarterback in like the second series. Backup comes in with those 3 picks. Frustrating. I'm still here. I'm just getting my little notebook. Ohio was my first play I put in all year. I liked it so much, and it was I like the quarterback. I figured this is a good team. Nope, didn't get there. Under Notre Dame, never in doubt. UMass plus 10 was a winner. UTEP plus 2 was a loser on the sites. But we did all right here. We cashed, right? FIU, we have the UMass over, got there. USC, team total. Frustrating when you go right to a backup with an injury. That's just what's there to say? I'm annoyed. As Mr. Numbers will say, that's baseball, Susan. Right? See if you know who that is. That's baseball, Susan. Today's action, and I don't love the card today. I actually got Tampa Bay. It's run line here in the chat plus 155. I put this on the site yesterday. It was Tampa Bay minus 115. It's up to a 130 mark. I don't want to go 130. I'd rather think, you know what? The Yanks stink. Tampa should score some runs. Give me the run line here. And in the NFL, loser yesterday with our total. I'm coming back with another one. Saints over in this spot, 9-5 plus 355. Either way, we have a winning season in NFL preseason. Not the, listen, I'm not complaining about a winning season. I wish it was a little better here for preseason, but We'll take it. We'll take it there. And with we're gonna go through baseball today. We'll talk about it. I mean, like the Angels today. Like I thought about, hey, do I take the Angels today? Mets have lost 4 in a row. I'm sure there'll be some people in the chat here talking baseball, so we'll save my ramblings on of MLB. Stephen Bowman's in the house. First comment, premium member. Thank you. Welcome. Notre Dame 20.5 and over 66 USC game, both cash. All I played yesterday. Live moneyline bet on Louisiana Tech plus 114. That's a 3-0 sweep by my math. Stephen, excellent job on a Saturday. Lauren's in here. Good afternoon. Had a good baseball day yesterday. Stayed away from college football. All right. I don't mind staying away from college football. I'm a guy who's going to fire in week ones, week zeros, and I'm going to go off of what I think, how it should play out. Plenty of people do sit out those first week or two just to kind of get a feel. It's fine. Rays run line, yes. Rangers run line today. I mean, is Detroit. Is Texas. I mean, are we going to get some wins yet, Texas? Slumping. I just feel like when you get a line like this, and I said this yesterday with them, even with Scherzer on the hill, and they pulled out a win. Do you want to bet on a team that's dropped 7 in a row and just minus 110? Because they're due. And even here today, they're a small 110, 105, whatever it is. Basically a pick 'em. And I'm a Monty guy. I do like Monty. I'd rather just go with the under, honestly. I mean, I like going for the big payday, Lauren. Totally agree with it. Go, if we're gonna gamble, let's shoot for the moon. Philly's over. Yes, I could do Philly over today. I mean, St. Louis. Who's this guy? Drew Rom? That'd be my least favorite of 3. Dave's in the house. Good afternoon, Higgs. I like the Houston Texans money line today. I tend to agree with you on the Texans, as I like the over. I think they're going to score some points here. I mean, Stroud hasn't really thrown the ball much. Are you going to sit him out? The guy's thrown 20 passes. Davis Mills should get. If I get a half of Davis Mills versus backups for the Saints, why can't they score 20-something points? He should throw 2 touchdowns, Davis Mills, against 3rd and 4th stringers. It's just that simple. I mean, he's battling. Case Keenum was hurt. He hasn't played since the first week of preseason. I think we should see a lot of Davis Mills, and I think he has a lot to prove. He's got a little chip on his shoulders. I like it. Cubbies money line here. Well, I'm not going to say nothing to the Cubs. I'm a Cub guy. So let's go. Assad on the road? Sure. Thought Assad was supposed to pitch yesterday. Pitch it today. Padres. Here we go. The Padres. What are we doing taking the Padres here? Michael Waka. I'm definitely not running to take San Diego. Milwaukee's went 7 in a row. But sure. San Diego's having a great season. Why not take him as a favorite? I don't know. A little questionable for my liking. I get it. Padres are favorite on the road. Why? Waka's pitched well, yes. Milwaukee's with 7 in a row. I am not looking to take San Diego ever. Fade San Diego. Michael B's in the house. He's a premium cat. Welcome on in. Lock it in with the king is here. Mike had a good UFC card yesterday. Nafi. Can I get 2 strong plays on the run line? Well, I can give you it. I got Tampa Bay here on the run line. That is in the chat. If you want to do Toronto, I could do Toronto on the run line. I mean, Noah Syndergaard, he got the Dodgers. Okay. I mean, whatever. I'm not buying Noah Syndergaard. So, Nafi, you want to do run line? Give me Toronto and the Rays. Yep, I was talking to myself. I've done a few times on a broadcast. go over. I'm like, well, I'm like, what the heck? I look up and there's no timer running. I'm like, what time are we in here? I'm gonna go into my recap 2 minutes in, and then I'm like, oh, okay. Yep, 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 yep. MLB, we got you covered there with the 2 run lines. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Brian, good morning to you. Kareem's in house. Do I like the Tigers? That's it. Let's just put Detroit and Houston all on one team. Tiger Strohs Nerfy. And good morning to you as well. Um, I mean, I don't kind of hate Nerfies. I've said this before, Kareem. I'm a Nerfy guy. Your starters are your 5 best pitchers. They should be able to get 3 outs. I'll do a Nerfy here. Yes, I'll take a Nerfy. Now, I don't know what the line is. I mean, is it like 150 or something ridiculous? Then of course I would say no. If it's the normal range, sure, 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 sure. Robert's in the house. Good morning, Robert. How are you? Texas first 5. Here we go. I mean, this is like the Padre game for me. They've struggled a bit. I mean, Bailey Ober has not. He's Bailey Ober's having a nice little season. If the Twins could have any kind of offense, Ober, Gray, Ryan, these guys would all be possibly having like Cy Young type seasons because they instead of being 7-10 or 7-9 or whatever the records are, they'd have like 13, 14 wins. I don't hate this. It is a plus money. You want to take it, go for it. Lock it with King. 1-1 college football, San Diego State under. Winner there. I know that game looked like it sailed under, right? 2013. Rourke plays in that game. Ohio wins by 10, and I don't think that goes under. That's frustrated with that game. Don't get me started. UTEP money line. I mean, what a disaster there. I mean, what's it? I'm not even just. What can I say about UTEP? Michael, I bet on UTEP yesterday. They're a bad team again. Head coach is a moron. 3rd and 1 on a 23. He throws it twice. Again, we had him here in the chat. I had him +2. What's there to say? UTEP. Ray Reddington's in the house. Mr. Soccer. Looks like I'm going 1-4. Actually, 1-5. Lost 1. I didn't share my soccer picks every week. Ray, it's all right. Norwegian soccer didn't get there. It happens. We'll bounce back. Low key. What's your opinion under on the Astros game? I always lean kind of unders. I would do it here as well. I mean, Fado. I mean, he is what he is. But Detroit at home, I think Detroit's always an under kind of team anyway. Fado hasn't pitched great. Do I want to bet this game? Okay. I mean, it didn't even cross my mind today of games to bet on. I did bet 2, and I thought about others. And others does not include this game at all. Troy, what do you say, fella? See you enjoying the show, my lake show. It is. It's all right. It's interesting. I wish it kind of interjected more of real footage from the early 80s into the game, That would be a little cooler to watch some of that stuff. I ruined it. I didn't ruin it. Dogs died and so did the unders as soon as we spoke. Hawaii trash and FIU didn't want it. I mean, Hawaii, that was always going to be a tough one. I mean, you're basically a 20-point underdog. But like I said, going into the show, I was like, I sort of leaned a little bit Hawaii, but you don't know how they're going to respond. And then Vandy's, I'll tell you what, looking at, and I mentioned it yesterday, like Vandy's in construction. I think when I was talking to Tuchin and Pounder, we're doing a little show. I said, "They're well, you saw yesterday. I mean, it's teams are gonna be in a tent over there. Like that's the kind of stuff where I thought a team like Hawaii would be like, this is crap. This like kind of fall off and just lose 35-10 instead of 35-28. Um, almost out of there. And FIU, what are they gonna do? I thought we are gonna steal a nice little win there. The points, hey, we got it. And UMass, well, I'm not arguing about UMass. I had UMass. I said yesterday here, the line came down. New Mexico State ended their road woes by beating UMass last year, and here we go. UMass, how about that crazy fourth quarter? 50 points in the fourth quarter, 48 points, I should say. I mean, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Never in doubt. Never in doubt. I mean, are you kidding me? 13-10 headed into the fourth. 13-10. Oh, Nelly. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Wow. Nafi. And I like a Padre Nerfy. Nafi also likes the Padre Nerfy today. I could do a Padre Nerfy. Because, one, I don't care who the Padres are facing. They can't score anyway. And Walker's having a nice season. So, sure. Dude. Phillies with Nola. Laying $2. Astros. Or excuse me. I'll start. The Orioles laying, what were they? They were a $3 fave yesterday. Now they're a lowly, 280 down to a 250. Stroh's favorite on the road here with Verlander. Here we go. 175. Blue Jays a $2 fave and the Mariners. What could possibly go wrong, dude? 5 teams, all monster favorites. Seattle's a 3-1 fave. You bet all these money lines? Is this a money line play or is this a ridiculous huge money line parlay? Somebody's losing in this, by the way. The pen is out, dude. Philly, BLT, Houston, Toronto, Seattle. Let's see what these lines are right now as we speak. I'm not going to say what kind of shows give out picks like this, but definitely not my show. Baltimore, 240 at circa. Toronto, 220. Seattle's minus 305. Phillies minus 195. And the Astros minus 155. I'm not even going to say you're going to look smart if you go 5-0. But there will be comments tomorrow, dude. If this doesn't go 4-1. I mean, 4-1, you'll barely make a couple bets if Seattle goes down. A couple bucks, I should say. They're minus 305. So 4-1 day will get you $95. Not a long-term recipe for success there, betting big faves like that. Troy, baseball props were ice cold, but of course they had to raise 2.5 runs. Couldn't sniff a Ruby prop between the Dodgers and Tigers. Typical Saturday. That's a rough one. I've been laying off the Ruby props. Prop wise, I haven't thrown a couple out since we did the. I'll get back to you. I'm not fat. Since we had the Kyle Harrison, whoever, the San Francisco rookie pitcher, we hit that one. But props, 210 and 370 in my props. So I got a little work to do in props. I haven't really been throwing too many out. I'm not fat as I'm choking to death here. Hold on a second. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Phillies double result. I mean, it's St. Louis. I can't say no to that. But again, I don't want to lay. What did I just say? 195. Rays money line 130. Sure. Mariners run line minus 150. 150. Eesh. To Moose. What do you say here? Looking at the Tigers and Mariners run line. I see the Thunderdome gotcha. Glad you won overall. Your thoughts on those bases? Yes. The Thunderdome did get me in the messages. But uh did you watch the UTEP game though? It's like one of those things, and not saying it was right side because it lost. But when it's frustrating because that game to me, the line said everything. +2 to -1, -2. Oh, yeah. Don't get me started. Again, Mariners run line 150. No, thank you. Tigers versus Verlander. If you want to take a shot, I don't hate it. BJ, what that line? Why is that line dropping? I, when the lines get this high, BJ, I think, I mean, at least for me. Oh, I see your next comments for the Texan game. Okay. I was going to say for baseball, people are probably just going to take a shot on a huge dog. Now, the total here dropping, is that what we're talking about for the total for the Texan Saints from 38 to a 37.5 or 38.5? Probably because someone got news on who's not suiting up, who's not playing. And I, listen, these for NFL preseason, especially, I got to say this year's tough for me. Normally, I'm pretty solid in NFL preseason. The coaches with their joint practice, and now they didn't join practice this week. Houston did not join practice with the Saints because Houston had some injuries. So obviously they're going to hold some guys back. I mentioned Case Keenum not playing. But on the same token, quarterback wise, it's not like they just have some, or maybe they will because they did sign a guy. Maybe he's going to come in and play that whole game. I don't know. I didn't check that before the show. You don't have to bet it. I didn't bet this game. It's a free pick video pick today. I did not bet this on the sites. I tell you all the time. I got this one. I don't have this one. I like this one a lot. It makes its way into the video. You don't have to bet the Braves and Giants today. Although, listen, Braves have won 4 in a row. Now they're a little dog. But again, do I want to run to bet the Texans Saints tonight? No. Robert, loved OU, and the favorite play was Jackson State, but I just had to nap instead of placing the bet. Well, the Ohio Bobcats lose a quarterback. Frustrating. Jack State pulled it out. What are they going to do? Nick is in the house. Here we go. How are you, Nick? Good to see you. I have to say, I'm glad you're putting everything on the Brewers as opposed to saying, let's take the Seattle Mariners -$3. So you're learning. Good job. Michael B. Wilmer Flores total bases anytime I get him versus lefty. There you go. And how about the fact that the Giants are favored today? Gilvari, Notre Dame over 25.5. First half was my only NCAA football win yesterday. Who? Well, I mean, I had the under there. Good cash. I should have had a first half on Notre Dame. I got to start adding a couple more of those in. I had the first half in USC, but I had team total over for them. Who else did you have? Why do I think you had all the favorites? I'm not fat. Toronto double result. Yes. Blue Jays. Yes, 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 yes. Troy says I have the Rays run line first five plus 160. I like it. Cubbies run line. You know I'm always down for some Cubby action. Let's go, Cubs. Make that playoff push. I mean, it's tough. You can't even pick up games. Milwaukee doesn't even lose. A Mookie Ribby today? Mookie versus Caleb Ferguson. No, excuse me. Mookie's not on the Dodgers. He's not on the Red Sox anymore. He's facing the Red Sox. Tanner Houck. I like it. Rockies over first five against Baltimore. Flannery and Ty Blah. I interesting one there. I mean, Rockies got over what, 9-10? I think you're all right. To Moose, I had the over in Dallas game last night. They almost hit that in the first half. Wait, Cowboys Raiders. Trey Lance play. Troy, hard to take the Angels. I think they may be dead in the murky waters. Yeah, but I mean the Mets. At least the Angels have won 2 in a row. The Mets have dropped 4 straight. You want to run and take the Mets as a favorite? No, thank you. Astros keep showing flashes what they can be in the playoffs. That's the thing. They need some pitching. All right? Like everybody. You got to go after pitching at the deadline. You can never have enough pitching. Randy, I went 6-6 on picks Friday and picked the Eagles over Washington. Heard it's a good bet week 4. Week 4 NFL. Where's my NFL? You got 7.5. I mean, I don't hate it. I see a 7.5, and I think people want to take the underdog thinking you're getting value on the other half point. Where I look at it as that home team or whoever is up by 7.5, preferably a home team, takes care of business. I like it, Randy. Ray, what do you got? Orioles just can't cash the run line against the Rockies. Yeah, that's well, on the season they have cashed it. Just kidding. 32-32 on the run line at home. There you go. There you go. And they're what? 115 today on the run line. BJ, best bet in baseball today. Rangers money line 3 units and the Blue Jays run line 3 units. All right, BJ. Let's see what we got here. I don't hate Monty. I'm just kind of leery of them right now. They got to win yesterday. Okay. Toronto run line. I agree with it. Syndergaard got lucky against the Dodgers. For whatever reason, he pitched good. I'm not expecting 2 good starts in a row from that guy. Jackie Morris, Mariners run line, lay in the 150 instead of the $3. Obviously, the better choice. How about, let me go see if I pull up Caesars here real fast. It'll take me a minute to log in. What is the no bottom 9? I'm going to ask the chat if there's a no bottom 9 on this Seattle game, even though I'm pulling it up myself, but maybe you could do a little better than minus 150. Because 150 and you still got to win by, I mean, obviously you think they win, right? I mean, they're $3 fades. They shouldn't win a game 3-2. It should be a no-brainer 7-1 game, right? The old never in doubters. Let's go Seattle. I just saw Kansas City. There we go. All right. What's happening here? Come on. They don't even have the no bottom line anymore. No bottom line is gone here on the Caesar site. Interesting. Maybe they moved it. I can't hunt for it though in a live show. Apologies. I don't have the helper anymore. Robert. Even all good teams go through that first 2-week funk, thinking Texas fixing this out. I say that, right? I talked about Toronto not having a run yet. Houston really hasn't had a run yet. Seattle's putting their run together now. I mentioned the course of a long season, right? Reds go 20-5, then they lose 7 in a row. It happens. That's why I like to do the streaks. Ride the streaks out. Todd and Prepared is in the chat. Welcome. Michael, how do you like Rodon under 4.5 hits and Assad under 5.5 hits? I don't like Rodon at all. No. I mean, why are we running a bet on Rodon anything? I mean, could he go under the hits? Yeah, because he could only go 4 innings and walk 3 guys and give up 3 hits and 2 home runs, and he's down 4-0. No, I think we'll give him more hits. Let's see. 6 hits in 6 innings, 3 hits in 2 innings, 4 hits in 4, 4 hits in 5, 4 hits in 4, 4 hits in 5, 4 hits in 5. So the 4 hits, it looks good. The problem is that if he's not giving up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 home runs. Guys give up 9 home runs. 7 games. That's how you give up 5, 4, 6, 4. No, I'm not going to go under. I'll go over. Chris Tatum. FIU didn't look good too. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure the FIU covered. Chris. Did they not cover the game? We're getting 11 points. We're getting 11, and FIU scored with a minute to go in the game. No, I mean, I thought we definitely had a shot there. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, they covered the 11. Am I wrong? Did FIU not cover? Please, somebody mention that in the chat. I thought they covered. I could be wrong. David, nice 14 parlay, all money lines. Texas Reds, Mets, and Pitt. Man, boy, you're taking the Mets on a 4-game losing streak. You're taking Pittsburgh against the Cubbies. The Reds against Arizona, who looked terrible. Who else? I mean, Texas, I can live with Texas. Not the other 3. Oh, my goodness, Dave. At least it's a parlay, so you're not losing too much. Nick, what's going on with the Padres? How? Not what's going on. I'm going with the Padres. With Waka, road favorite. No, thank you. Mets lost 4 in a row. Home fave. No, thank you. Rangers, I can live with. Over Rockies, yes. Cubbies, Jays, Nats. So Cubbies aside, I like. Jays, yes. Beat up no Syndergaard. The Natties. Natties are a 190 dog with my guy Trevor Williams. Yes, take the Natties. I mean, Miami's lost, 3 in a row? No way they could get swept at home laying 190. Under Yankees, sure. Tigers, yes. Reginald, Royals Mariners over Alec Marsh and Castillo. I'm going to say yes to this, man, because Seattle they're hitting. Well, both teams are on overruns as well, so you want to go over the 8? Let's do it. Todd Prepared. Cubbies run line, go for the big payday? Sure. Dodgers money line versus Houck. Not loving that one. Rays, yes. The Rangers money line, Monty, I can live with. Reds, I don't want anything to do with. No, thank you. Rays over 8, I'll say yes, because I think they should score some runs off Rodon. Saints over. Yes. Robert, taking San Diego's a road fave. No, not this year. That's what looks. Again, it's a spot where it's like, why not? Like, part of me's like, You got to take them because they're favored over a team that's won 7 in a row and they're on the road, right? So it'd be like that. That plays to me like, yes, it just looks odd. Milwaukee's a home dog. They're in first place. They're rolling. I mean, they're on a 2-week crazy run. They're playing a great ball. They're a dog. Yeah. Again, scratch your head. If I wasn't down, and I'm down 1,900 on this in the video here, and I'm down about 1,500 for the year uh, on the sites, I would take San Diego here. Believe it or not, based on what I just said. Ron says the Cubbies. Yes, we're all aboard the Cubby trade. Ryan Luton's in the house. Any thoughts on first fives today? Also, Phillies make me nervous. I'm not looking to do a first five with the Phillies. No, thank you. My first five, and again, my favorite one would be Toronto here, and probably the Yanks, or not the Yanks, Tampa over the Yankees. I don't like Noah Syndergaard. Kikuchi's pitched decent. No, thank you, Noah. And Rodon's been bad. Give me Tampa and Toronto. Little TNT on a Sunday. Kevin, Higgs, you're the man. I try, Kevin. I try. Thoughts on Phillies Cardinals game? I would lean over this game. That's all I got. Lean on the over. Michael B. I don't like this baseball card. I might take the Reds money line. Ashcraft's on the hill. I like betting against teams when they end a win streak. I understand that, but still, I'm not. Again, I'm not condoning Slade Ciccone or however you pronounce his name. But the Reds, to me, have, I would say they've come back to earth. You didn't think they were going to be out of orbit anyway. They had a great run. They went 20-5, and now they're back to being about a 500 club. I mean, Arizona, can we say the same thing about Arizona? Why would I want to get involved in that game? No, thank you. Daryl, opinion on Rays, Angels, Blue Jays, Mariners parlay. The Rays I like. Angels I like, but they're already playing. That game's in like the 5th inning or something. That game's already started. Jays. So if you want to do Toronto, Tampa, and Seattle 3-teamer, sure. Nick, yes, I had 8 wins to 3 losses. Reds over is fun, but in the same way, Reds never in doubt over. Huh. I should have won the under in the Jays. Bottom line, 2 out to score a home run. Well, that's the thing. You get lucky with one. You can't get them all. Can't get them all. I'm not fat. Azuna from the Braves to go yard today here. Let's go. What do we get on that? $4? I'm not fat. Nick, yes, Rangers. I told you. You did. And what I say, Nick? For me, I'm not betting on a team that's lost 8 in a row. That's just not happening. And they're favored. It's like Milwaukee today. They've won 7 in a row. They're a dog to the Padres. You see stuff like that, you should go the other way. Or when I say the other way, I mean I'll take the fave as opposed to taking a team on win streak. But I'm not betting. I'm not running to bet it as much as it's in my head to go with it. Because I've done a couple of those this year anyway, and I'm down a little bit. And I know they usually bounce out, but I'm not chasing. I only bet the strong stuff, or the strongest stuff, I should say now. BJ, UTEP game was sloppy. Please. That should have been a win. Yeah, I mean, we talked about it earlier in the show, BJ. Frustrating, to say the least. Maurice, what's there to say about Week 1 college football? USC offense looks great. They're going to have problems on defense, right? That's Ohio's. If their quarterback's out, I think that crushes them for any kind of MAC run. What's there to say about Notre Dame? You play Navy. I mean, the other schools, I'm not, Week 1 takes. It's I'm not having nothing really crazy, Maurice. BJ, UTEP can't win on the road. Nothing changes. They should have won that game on the road. They should have won. Should have won that game. Terrible. It's just a terrible game. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Robert, no doubt Minnesota could have been pitching turns a bit sour, but the offense comes across as the offense is. I said this in game 1 of the season. They're playing the Royals. I'm like, we're going over here because Minnesota's got a good lineup. They're sneaky. Royals got a lot of young guys with power. It ended up being like a 2-1 game or something. I'm like, where's the strikeouts? Like, it's a good young. Buxton's like 31 now. I'm done with Minnesota. Please. And you can't even trade to get any offense in there. Because Lopez, Ryan, Ober, Gray. These guys were that was like the best pitching staff in baseball for half the year. Whatever. Laugh me out of the chat. Go look at the numbers. Until like June, these guys had sub 3 ERAs. Can't get a win. Nick had Newcastle money line. They are one lead with red card to Liverpool with plus 2,170 odds. Where's Ray Reddington for the soccer translation here? Chris Tatum, thoughts on the O's buy a run at 375? I mean, they are 32-32 on the run line, so they don't really get it done. Now, I like Flannery. I don't like Colorado. Should they win this one 7-2? Yes. I can talk you off Baltimore. Arguably second best team in baseball. Ron, what do you think about the Cubbies today? I like the Cubbies. I'm always going to like the Cubbies. I'm high on the Cubbies. It's September, basically. I'm still high on them like I was in March. Michael B. Early UFC. Here we go. St. Denis money line. I got it minus 110. It's now 130. Better now be 170 or 200 on Saturday. St. Denis. Nick, I'm on the Mets. Hopefully they get it done. Again, I can't. I mean, 4 in a row, I'm not playing them. BJ's laughing at me. I mean, you get the face, BJ. I mean, it's ridiculous. Robert, for me, Colorado getting very nice plus money. Give me the Rockies. It's tough betting the Rockies. I mean, yeah, you're getting a 180, $2. What are you getting? $2 back here? This was a 285 last night. It's come down to 230. Maurice, I like KC first 5 today. Against Seattle, huh? Team total over 3, a full game over 8.5. Maurice thinks Casey's going to pull out a miracle here as a $3 dog. I like the optimism with the big dogs. Someone here, I'm not going to mention that dude. Philly, Baltimore, Houston, Toronto, Seattle. He mentioned all 5 of those games. 195, 245, 155 on the road, 220, 305. I'd much rather somebody come in here and take everyone opposite, take every dog, and go 1-4, and I'd have more respect for you than taking 5 huge faves like that. Good for you taking Kansas City. Robert said, speaking of outrageous picks, I've never seen Super Dave out of Vegas anywhere. Where is the GOAT? That guy. He's fabulous. George Wood, premium guy. Thank you, George. What do we got here? Dodgers first 5, over 2.5 versus Houck. I will say yes to that. Right. Let's do it. Kikuchi run line against Syndergaard. Yes. Go Toronto. Go. Houston first 5 minus 118 with Verlander. I'm a little questionable about the Houston team. I'm not loving Houston right now. Baltimore minus a half. Yes, they should get it done against the Rockies. Cubbies parlayed up $1 for plus 194. I like it. I'm not fat, says Philly double result is plus 105. I mean, much better than taking a run line where it's the same odds and it could go down in flames. $2 on the money line. So if they're gonna win, they're up 4-0 at the end of 5. They win 6-2. Money in your pocket. I like it. Robert, good morning. BJ, how can you bet the Mariners at this price? I don't want to bet the Mariners at minus 150, BJ. I mean, so yeah. I mean, $3 on the money line minus 150 on run line. No, thank you. Dank Boy 305. I guess he's a Miami cat in the house. He says Philly's run line here plus 105 versus St. Louis. I don't hate it. Natty's money line. Yes, Miami is slumping. Dank Boy. He's not back in his Marlins. Rob says, laying big numbers on average to a bad team against the same. What could possibly go wrong? That I agree. Rob says, Cubbies run line. Get that big payday. Yes. Exactly. $3, Seattle. No, thank you. I mean, I get in 150s and want to do run lines, BJ. Robert, Padres Brewers first 5 under. Yes. Todd and prepared. Rockies money line and reverse roll line. Taking a shot. See, I don't mind taking a shot. I mean, you had a winning day. You got a little to play with. It's worth it. Well, why not take a shot? I'm all for taking shots. Nick says NFL Texas money line. Yes. Lock it up to King. Actually, I didn't watch UTEP game nor the San Diego State game. I hardly ever watch games. I bet it's like a tradition with King D sports betting. You know what I say, bro. Bet it and forget it. Bet it and forget it. Because one, and I say this all the time, people are watching a game they bet on, and their $5 bet or 500 or five, whatever they bet on it, it just quadruples because your mind is thinking, "Oh, we're down. Let's live bet it at a better number." Nope. Nope. I watched a little bit. What did I do yesterday? I did the free pick videos. Went to Kroger's. My daughter went out to the movies and a sleepover. I was watching a little bit of the UMass game. I saw them score early, and then I wanted to see San Diego State because I'm high on Miami. And he got hurt, and I just turned that off. That was that. But I'm not a game watcher either. Robert, O's no bottom line. Seattle no bottom line. Blue Jays no bottom line. Rangers bottom line. Plus 565. There we go. There we go, Rob. I like that. The no bottom nines. What book did you get the no bottom nines at? Because I just looked at Caesars. They didn't have them posted. Although I didn't really dig. I didn't look hard for them unless they moved them. Scott, welcome. Blue Jays score first. Yes. Anu, minus 130. Should get it done. Washington run line. I like Washington money line. Let's go Natties. Michael B. Giants are favored. The public has come in and smashed the Braves. I may bet the Giants later if it gets a good enough number. Sunday Night Baseball. I agree. How about an over in this game? 9.5. Can you guys score? Is the question. Can you score some runs? Brian, we rolling with the Cubbies again today? Absolutely. Trey Lance. Well, hey, listen. You know, Michael. They traded. I talked about that when we did the. I was doing that was when Midday Money first came out a couple years ago. I was like, no. 3 first rounders to get a 4th rounder back. Terrible. Michael B. I would not bet the Rangers today if anyone watched the game last night. The Twins closer hit a batter, walked 4 more. He imploded. I might come in here and take the Twins at plus money. Is that what happened yesterday in that game? I mean, I had Scherzer the other day, and he had hit a guy. He walked a guy. So like they scored on a hit batter. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Look at this. Yes, 4 runs. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 4 runs, top 9. I'm gonna roll out the play-by-play in this game here for this Texas game. Where is it? Here we go. Of MLB.com's got to do a better job with their freaking Major League Baseball, bro. What is going on with this site? Terrible. Here we go. Top of the 9 box score. Michael B. Good job bringing this up, Michael. Because you see a 6-2 win, and you're thinking, oh, it looks good. Nice, easy win. Top of the 9th. Single Garcia. Single Mitch Garver. Strikeout. Hit by pitch. A walk. Now it's 3-2. Hit by pitch. 5-2. I mean, unbelievable. 2 hit batters and a walk. Two hit batters and a walk. Yeesh. Jamal, big game from the Padres today. I think so. I think so. I see they're favored. Milwaukee's won 7 in a row. Weird. I don't hate it. Don't go crazy betting it crazy. Brian, if you do a prop bet for Rodon under K's, I'll do any kind of under Rodon props, except for hits allowed. I do not like Rodon at all. 99.9% FIU did cover. They lost by what, 5 points? Yeah, I know. Well, I keep hearing this, my guy Chris Hayden brought up they didn't look good. I mean, you were a 11-point dog and you blew a lead in the fourth quarter. That's fine. I mean, you're a bad team. We know that. Clint, Houston first 5. Not loving Verlander. Not loving Verlander. No thanks. No thank you. Nate the Great. Texans money line today. Yes. Take Houston tonight against the Saints. Michael A. Happy Sunday. Good to see you, Michael A. It's about Rangers money line. Again, I don't hate Monty. I don't want to run to bet Texas right now. San Fran team total over 8.5. There you go. I'll just tell Michael B, big giant guy, can we get some runs here? Padres money line, yes. Tampa Bay money line, yes. Storm over. I'm a pass when it comes to WNBA. I do not know anything. Michael A, Cards Phillies over that. Yes, I like the over in that game. Robert, telling folks this Padres stars look uninterested in thinking vacation. Milwaukee think of playoffs with plus $1. I get it. It's just a weird line. You know? Brew Crew's been hot for 2 weeks. Padres have been bad the entire season. Yet they're favored. I don't get it. To Moose, strikeout props, both go under. Yarbrough, Dodgers, and Littell, Tampa. Is Yarbrough pitching for the Dodgers today? I thought the one side had Caleb Ferguson on the hill. Could be wrong. Sniper Westinghouse is like can walk in the Padres today. Steven, look headlines tonight. I'm doing it for 2 weeks NFL. So we did one a couple weeks ago. We'll do one tonight. Obviously next week. Put the notification bell on because I don't know what time I'm doing it yet. See how I feel. Corey Jones checking in. First day college football. Could have been better. I mean, 3-2 in the video here. It is what it is, Corey. Corey, first commenter ever, Midday Money. A little annoyed the Ohio quarterback getting hurt. Want to lean toward Tucson on football today. I agree with you on the Texans. Not Corey Jones, but we got Corey 205. Dodgers, Boston, who do I like? I like the over here. I like the over. Robert, look forward to the upcoming Milwaukee Chicago series starting tomorrow. Cubbies Brewers tomorrow, huh? Who's on the hill? Nobody listed yet. Milwaukee in Chi-Town. Steven, baseball's been hard to bet lately. Seattle wins, Texas loses, take over first in the West. I didn't think I'd be saying that. Crazy. Unbelievable. Robert was going to take the Saints, but now it's a pick 'em. It's a pick 'em now? From 3.5 to a pick 'em? Holy cow. Listen, do I still like the Texans here even to pick 'em? I don't hate them. I like the over for a reason because I thought the Texans were going to be in this game. Crazy. Nola Ladder strikeouts. What are you starting at here? Because these are strikeouts the last couple. 5, 7, 6, 8, 6, 7, 6, 6. And if you're starting at 6, I guess you're all right. What's the strikeout prop? 6.5? Five innings, 4 innings. I mean, I wouldn't ladder that. No, no way, Brandon. Steven, I am fat or a pumpkin. Is that a new guy in here? I'm a pumpkin. Money Markel. It's an off streak use when you're in Texas. I mean, you can use Bet365, BetUS, Bookmaker. I mean, you could find stuff. What are you doing down in Texas? Where are you in Texas, fella? Lock it up with the king. Did you watch Notre Dame beatdown? No, I didn't watch it. I know what I did watch. I was watching the end of it. My wife made me some tuna fish. I was having some tuna watching the game. And because I had the under. And Notre Dame like throwing passes with like a minute to go and still running sweeps with a minute to go in the game, like it said taking a knee. Typical. Well, whatever. I cashed. Jesse Schultz at the house. I guess I might as well smash the like button since I'm here. Good to see you, Jesse. Robert, really enjoy live betting. You got some solid deals on number. I get it, but remember, you're always behind them if you're watching. I'm not a live better. No thanks. I only live bet Super Bowl totals when I'm watching in game. Robert, Mariners team total over 5.5. I'm going to say yes to this. I mean, they've gone over in like 10 in a row. Phillies run line plus 105. I'd rather do run line than minus $2. Yes. Robert, Twitty bullpen. Say no more. Yeah. 2 hit batters and a walk. Troy, MLB and ESPN stink for MLB. I'm glad I'm not the one who says it. Yeah. The MLB site's terrible. There's the Iceman. Yes, he's here. Jesse shows up. Yeah, I'm not yelling smash. Padres. Padres are up 4-1. What is this? Rays team total over 3.5. Yes. DK. For the down to a pick 'em. Is that is that? It's pick 'em everywhere now. Travis. Cincy first 5 run line. Look at this. First 5, Detroit first 5 run line. Oakland under. Can you go Oakland under the way they've been hitting lately? And as bad as Chicago White Sox are? I would take I think Oakland's won Blackbird's last few starts. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 5-1 his last 6 starts. How about Oakland money line? I don't hate the Detroit run line. Dodgers team total over Rob Franklin. Yes. Michael B. Have a good day. You also. We must be an hour in. Nick Earl's coming in. The Elks money line. Canadian Football League action. Robert, liking the Cubbies in the upcoming series. I agree. I'm gonna be on the Cubbies. I'm a Cubby guy. Steven, might miss a show tonight and have my high stakes fantasy league baseball draft tonight. Hey, 36 rounds, 12 teams. That's a football draft, all right. Full offense and defense, huh? Unbelievable. Good luck to you there. My head hurts for that one. Michael, excuse me. George Wood says Milwaukee under the 9. Yes, George. Yes. Jamil says Rockies team total over. Legit money line today. Baltimore less than impressive versus the team. They've been giving up runs. And Baltimore run line is only 32 and 32 at home. You want to take a shot at a 250 dog? I'm not going to say no to that. Certified PIMPP. Giants run line, Boss run line. We're kind of leaning a little Giants on the money line here, believe it or not. I think in the chat. No opinion on the stocks. Robert, Texans disappointed last week. Think you are correct about Texans tonight against the Saints. Think Saints very early, then Houston the rest of the way. I agree. Money on Markel. I'm Houston visiting. There you go, fella. You're down the road from me. About well, depending on what side of Houston you're on. You could be a half hour away. You could be an hour and a half away. It's big. Robert, CFL Ottawa money line. Here we go. Are these playing each other? Is Ottawa playing the Elks? Ottawa is playing Edmonton. So you guys are going head to head. Mets up 1-0 in the fifth, trying to end that 4-game losing streak. Locking into King. What's that on menu tonight? We're having a pizza place called Mr. B's. Best pizza ever. Bro. You're in Indiana, right? You're a Colts fan. Best pizza. Come on. What are you comparing it to? Domino's and Pizza Hut? Best pizza. Get the jersey for the pizza, fella. Best pizza ever. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Robert, White Sox pitching is like, yeah, it's terrible. The whole team is terrible. Robert, Natties. Take the Natties. Yes. Miami's in a funk. No way they get swept at home, laying 190 today. To Moose. Kev Ferguson says pitching. You're right. All right. I was going to do one today, Steve. I'm thinking about it. I got to go through another retro box. I got 2 more to do. I got my July box to open. So, all right. I'm getting out of here. Put the notification. Listen. If you're on Picks and Parlays, like the Winning Free Picks channel as well, so you don't miss out on some stuff. But notification bell, because I don't know what time I'm going to do Look Headlines NFL tonight. Chicago Pizza could take Jersey. This guy's Steven is drunk at noon on a Sunday. Get your alcoholism under control, Steven. Chicago Pizza is garbage. Yeah, the smash. I can't do that. Quit busting. Respect your pizza. I'm not disrespecting the city. I'm just saying you don't know how to make pizza. Just like Steve with his Chicago nonsense. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here in Chicago. Bro, Chicago deep dish. Look at this pizza. If you're eating pizza with a fork and a knife, that's ziti, my friend. You're having ziti. You're not having pizza. Get out of here. Get out of here with that. Good day, sir. I gotta get in my little brand section. I gotta get Willy Wonka in there. Good day, sir. Good day. I'm out of here.